All right, back out here slowly servicing all these units. I did a thing a couple months ago. Let's see, when was I last out here? I was out here, I know I wrote down 6/14/21. I recharged this unit, I recharged this unit. I still have to recharge this unit. All the ones that have the white line set, you know, that stuff from Italy, ISOPOLAR shit, everyone has to be replaced, and we're going to replace it with a hard ACR like this one was done. This was all hard, everything on this one. This was our very first units installed, and that was, what was this one from? These two units. This was all installed with hard ACR, except where we did bends. This is the only top, and it's Mueller copper. We use Mueller for the bends, and everything else is hard ACR throughout the whole system. This was installed years before these were installed. These were the ones with the stupid fucking polar piece of crap leaking shit. And back at the time, I remember the salesman said, oh yeah, it's UV resistant and you can install it without wrapping it or painting it or everything. Well, we found out that was salesman bullshit from the parts house. Never listened to salesmen. Should have done my own research. That's my fault for listening for pieces of shit. Got to make that sale. So all the ISOPOLAR is going to get changed right now. Just recharging them to get them up and running for this next cannabis run. So they got 8-10 weeks, but they're just setting up the room now with new lights and everything, and it's the one with the bad bearing. So either this will go another run or two, or we'll just get rid of all the line set. They're gonna do a complete strip out and remodel of this whole building, all new. The big commercial VRFs. So this will have the big VRFs replacing the small little residential or light commercial mini splits. But until then, we gotta slowly get rid of all the ISOPOLAR line set and replace it with hard ACR or Mueller copper, because in this building, in the next building, in the building over there, all have Mueller, and they're like a decade, 2 decades old, and still to this day no leaks. But what do I keep coming out on? Every time I come to a job site that has the ISOPOLAR on it, leaks like a freaking sieve. And so that's why I'm recharging this one right now, is the ISOPOLAR needs to all be replaced. And they gave the price to replace. Now it's years later. The price I gave them to redo the work, open up walls, go back into ceilings and everything like that, almost exceeds, it exceeds the value of what the units cost. Just replacing the line set now costs more than the unit. And that's what happens when you buy ISOPOLAR. Your customer gets screwed years later. So if you want to screw your customers, go install ISOPOLAR line set. That's it. I'm going to charge this one back up, and he'll be good to go. See you guys later. Oh yeah, these things, we all know sometimes they leak a little bit. Everywhere there's a moving like around the joint, put nylog everywhere, and that stops your leaks, because we know these are notorious sometimes for leaking under vacuum. So the nylog takes care of that. See you guys later. Good stuff. Beats my old days of using silicone grease or Vaseline. Back in the old R22 and R12 days, you would use regular old petroleum jelly, Vaseline that you get from a drugstore in place. This wasn't invented yet. See you guys.